everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're playing Cabernet and it is chapter 7. So let's go to the town hall and see what we have to do here. Hello.
Yvonne?
Lizaveta, what a pleasant surprise.
What are you doing here at this hour?
I could ask the same of you. But I won't, as I respect the privacy of my fellow citizen.
Bullshit you do.
I hope the same courtesy can be extended to my person.
Whatever. Sure.
Where is Gosha?
I don't have the foggiest idea. Haven't seen her since yesterday.
That's strange. I barely remember seeing you two apart.
We didn't leave on the greatest terms. Perhaps she took our fight to heart. You know how you ladies are.
Us ladies?
I meant passionate people.
Right. I know about the bomb.
Really? And what are your thoughts?
Well, it depends. What exactly is your plan here, Yvonne?
You're a doctor, Lisa, aren't you? Must have been hard to earn your degree, especially as a woman. All the science you had to learn, books you had to read, exams to pass. You must be very gifted. I myself was never a gifted child, if you can believe it. I was never good at arithmetic, or physics, or chemistry. I struggled with the subjects until I realized that personality, innate charisma, could be an even greater gift. That changed a lot of things.
That's interesting.
Turns out, it gets more interesting. The most important lesson I learned was that people are scared of their own incompetence. It only takes a few careful words to begin leading them down the right path. If you speak with conviction, with righteousness, people will believe you. People will follow you without question. No matter the trials, no matter the cost. Well, most will. People like Gosha occasionally create complications. But no matter. All I need to do now is provide that initial spark of action.
But the people trust you. Are they really so expendable to you?
Unlike the thieves and murderers in the town hall, I know exactly what people need. I'm also the one who's willing to do what is necessary to provide it. It's as simple as that. All the vision, all the hope in the world is nothing without clear action, unburdened by lesser worries. Before the sun rises, justice will be served for the common folk at last. Say, you've been a useful asset to the cause. When that kid, your brother, went missing, I thought we'd never see that package. You're good company, too.
I should go. Kolya needs me.
I still hope you'll come for the show before the sun rises. No one wants to miss out on the day of reckoning.
The day of reckoning. That can't be good. Now, to search the town hall. No more distractions. Unlocked. Looks like someone is still here. The mayor must be working late. Good. Time to answer some questions. Countess Orlova?
Lisa, darling, is that you? I was just finishing up some work. I certainly didn't expect to see you here. Do you have a form to file for the city head's attention?
Something like that.
Well, I'm afraid all the bureaucrats are already gone. No one's putting in the work nowadays, you see. Banker's hours.
It is pretty late, at least by human standards.
Ugh, don't get me started on that. The whole country daydreams about getting plastered in the evening and then leaves with the first whistle. And then they wonder why the economy's going pear-shaped and the country is in pig's shit. But I digress. What brings you here tonight, darling?
Oh, there is this project I've been helping the mayor with. He asked me to survey the peasants regarding their workload and report back with the results.
Did he now?
Hope it's all right with you, Madame Orlova.
Of course, dear. How can I say no to taking initiative? Next time, though, run those things by me. All business requires due diligence.
Will do, Madame Orlova.
I'm actually glad I ran into you, dear. There was something I wanted to discuss. From the moment I saw you on your first night in that dirty little nightgown, something told me that you are special. You don't know this, but the envelope that you were tasked to retrieve from that house was quite valuable. I was trying to work out a deal, and man alive, it got me quite some leverage at the time.
I'm glad I could be of service.
Don't flatter yourself too much, honey. Now, stay with me for a minute. How familiar are you with the works of the stock market?
It's rather simple, isn't it? People invest into companies and futures. If they guess right, they get a payoff. Not much different from a casino when you think about it.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Whoever correctly predicts what will happen receives a substantial payoff.
Sounds like a fun time, if you have the money.
Oh, it is indeed, dear. Good. Now, I know you've wrestled some with your new identity. Tell me, where do you stand on your eternal life nowadays?
Who in their right mind would complain about living forever?
An optimist. I like it. It may not always feel like a gift, but I'd say you have the right idea. None of those fools playing the game have what you and I have. None of them live long enough to see the truth and learn their lessons. Any vampire who's lived longer than a century and not become rich is a waste of opportunity incarnate. We can invest in people, play them like cards in our hands. We are able to predict what will happen better than anyone because we've seen it all happen 1,000,000 times over right before our eyes. But even other vampires, none of them have our heads on their shoulders.
What exactly are you trying to say?
Have I not made myself clear? I am offering you to become my protégé, silly. You've earned it. You've proved yourself. Victoria, Hussar, all the others. None of them have what it takes. But you and I, we can move mountains together. You'll live with me at the manor, and I'll teach you all there is to know about running a thriving business, an empire. We will bend the country itself to our very will and live like the queens we deserve to be.
No, I don't want to do that.
Don't tell me. I know what bothers you. It's your missing brother, isn't it? Well, what if I told you that I could reunite you two before sunrise?
How is that possible? I don't even know where he is, let alone the fact that he's arrested.
For as long as I've lived in this country, and it's longer than I care to admit, dear, the law has never worked the same for people like me versus people like your brother. I can promise you not only his freedom and safety, but that your whole family will be taken care of for generations to come.
That certainly is a lot to process.
I understand, dear. But I know quite a bit about business, and this is one hell of an offer. You've proven yourself worthy. You've earned the right to power in our ranks, and now you may choose what to do with it. Come with me, and we can change the world together. What do you say?
Madame Orlova, thank you for your generous offer. But I'm afraid I can't accept it.
That is truly disappointing. I expected more sense from someone like you, dear. I'm afraid I have to run now. Time is money, as I always say. Oh, and good luck with finding your brother.
Oh, you bitch.
Hope he is well.
Oh, I'll find him.
That's quite a collection. Savelli must be an avid reader. Quite an antique. Must have been here for ages. What a beautiful dog. Makes me a little sad that he isn't alive anymore. The man in the painting was one of the town's first government officials back in the 14th century. Don't know what's more shocking, how much has changed since then or how much hasn't. The colors and decorations of the room are different, but it looks so similar to this one. If the man in this painting is an old city head, he probably posed for it right in here. Could it be? If that's true, then there's probably a door behind that bookcase. Savelli's scales. Wonder what he needs them for.
Weighing things?
I can't move them. The scales are built into the table. They must be a part of some mechanism.
Like the shot
This
glasses?
is to commemorate Savelli's first day in office. It must have been around the same time I was turned into a vampire. Time flies. The Countess was just holding that. Anna Karenina. Savelli doesn't seem like the kind of man who would drink at work, yet these shot glasses are always here. Strange. Why don't I borrow them for a spell?
Okay, let's get these.
Savelli's scales. Wonder what he needs them for. Let's see. There. Something clicked. That must have been part of the puzzle. Stability. Huh. Clever. I'm not going anywhere. The door must be behind this, but there's no way I'll be able to move it by myself. There must be another way. There must have been a reason why the Countess was holding this, right?
Right.
Wait, there are some odd markings in here.
Let me write these letters down. Okay. Alright, I wrote down the letters, and I bet you these are books I have to pull.
The hints from Anna Karenina must be leading to this.
Yep.
Some of these books are decoys. Which books should I pull, and in what order?
No. Yeah.
I'm guessing this isn't where he keeps his winter clothes. Let's see where it takes me.
Yep.
If someone told me about this, I would have called them a liar. Goodness.
Oh, goody.
No matter. No way but forward. How deep does this rabbit hole go? What fresh hell is all this? Why is there a hidden prison underneath the town hall? This must have been what the construction bills were for. Hello? What did they put you in here for?
Shh, they'll hear us. Go away, we don't want any trouble.
How are you holding up, lazy bastards? Don't mind me, folks. Keep to your business. Ha!
Oh no! I thought I was letting him out. Oopsies. I thought I was
Demian?
letting him out.
Are you alright? Why are you here?
I wish I knew. They raided our village the other night.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
They grabbed some of us from our homes, put us in shackles, and brought us down here one by one. Kept calling us parasites. Bastards. If they didn't put those chains on me.
Did they take Marusa too?
That's the thing. They only wanted a handful of people. They knew where we lived and called us by name. Marusia wasn't on the list.
Parasites. Just like on the list I found in the safe. Do you think it's possible they targeted the unemployed in your village?
Now that I think about it, all of us here haven't worked the fields in a little while. Could it be... Is that why they locked us up?
I'm not sure yet. Let me investigate a little more.
Lisa, be careful there, please. I saw some people taken there. Nobody came back yet.
Thank you.
Demian.
Demian?
I wish I knew.
I want him, can I set them free? Can't talk to her? Okay.
No! I don't want to go! Where are you taking me?
Oh no.
You'll just have to see for yourself. Please! Let me go!
Sorry, pal. It's not up to me. I don't make the decisions.
Uh-oh. Oh! There's
Not
a
up to
Gosha.
me.
It's up to the
Please, I'm begging you. Let her stay.
Wait.
I'm sorry, Mom. It's not up to me. I'm just doing my job. Come on, Miss Morozova. Let's hurry this up. Country's orders.
Let go! Let go of me! She will get better, I promise. She knows all the treatments. She's a doctor herself.
Right. Well then, she can cure herself where she's going.
Alexei, do something.
What's going on here?
Come on,
Gosh.
let's head out.
She was taken?
Gosha? Are you all right? What happened?
Lisa, I can't believe it's really you. Listen, what happens in here, it isn't meant for human beings.
How did they find you? Yvonne said he saw you recently. That you two got into a fight or something?
We did. He didn't seem to care about all those people who we lost the other day. It made me question if he was the right person to lead. And I was stupid enough to tell him that.
Are you saying?
That's right. The police were still looking for me after the riot, and that smug bastard turned me in.
No! I didn't like him anyway. I'm gonna get you out, Gosha.
I can't believe he was capable of doing something like that.
It's my fault for believing in him in the first place.
No, it's not your fault.
There were so many red flags. I should have known.
Don't blame yourself, Gosha. You only wanted what's best for the people. That son of a bitch is to blame for all that.
On the bright side, at least I know where everybody is now. Or at least was. Silver linings, huh?
No, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Just stay put. I'll try to get you out of here.
Thank you. Just be careful. These people, they aren't joking around here. If you don't make it back here for us, I'm not gonna blame you.
No, I'm not leaving you behind.
Oh my god! Kolya! Kolya! Kolya, can you hear me?
Huh? You're not supposed to be here. Run away now. It's not safe.
Let me take a look. The wound is terribly infected. He must have sepsis.
Oh no!
He won't last through the night.
Gotta turn him. That's it.
That bad, huh?
No, I'm turning you. Gosha too. I bet she'll be happy.
Run away now. It's not safe.
Of course it's not safe. We're in an underground prison.
You don't understand. What they do to us. I've never seen anything like it.
What are they?
What are you talking about? I'm not leaving you here. At this stage, and in this place, there's only one way I can save him.
Yep.
I need to turn him. For that, he must drink some of my blood. But will he even agree to it? Do I even want this life for him?
Let's give him the choice. Yeah.
Dr. Volkov once explained to me how to turn people. Kolya, listen to me carefully. You're in bad shape, but I know a way to save you. I know this is going to sound insane, but you'll need to drink some of my blood. Before I do, you need to know. This will turn you into a vampire. Just like me. And you will never be able to go back to your old life.
Me? A vampire? Your adventures have certainly taken you to some wild places. But Lisa, You're the same as ever. Always trying to make sure I come out all right on the other side. I'll do whatever you ask of me.
Do you want to be a vampire? I mean...
I trust you, Lisa.
That means everything.
Okay.
All right. I'll have to bite you, then feed you some of my blood. But first, I'll do something to help make the pain go away. Ready?
Ready.
Hush now, the sun's gone to sleep. He's in a trance. I should perform the ritual, or...
Num num.
He should be safe for now. At least as much as it's possible under the circumstances. I can't stop now. I need to understand what's going on.
You're gonna be alright? I'm gonna get you. I promise. I'm gonna eat everybody.
That snake. It's the same symbol as on those documents.
Oh, what is it? Oh, no!
My God!
Oh my gosh.
The stench. I'd be sick right now if it was biologically possible.
You like the smell of blood.
I've never seen anything like this. Oh, such rancid blood. Not even the worst of us would dare try to consume this.
Why not?
Is that... They skinned them? Why the hell would someone do this? I need to get out of this room right now.
Oh, there's a Cabernet bottle. Interesting. Holy moly.
What the?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
This place. This monstrous place. It's so familiar. No. So similar. Similar to that room from before. I don't feel so good.
This is where we keep them, Doctor. Are you sure you want to proceed? Goes without saying, but it isn't safe.
Quite sure, my boy. They are still people. They deserve some compassion.
Of course. Well, if you don't mind,
Yes. I'll take it from here.
Thank you. Good luck.
Goodness. My name is Dr. Volkov. I am volunteering here for the next few days. Is anyone up and ready for an examination?
Doctor, over here.
Lisa.
Evening, young lady. When was your last checkup?
It's not for me. The woman on the next cot, she doesn't speak the language.
You sure are burning up yourself.
Nothing to do about that. Not anymore.
And what makes you think so?
Cholera wasn't treated in time. Kidneys are now affected, so the truth is, in a place like this, I'm afraid I don't have long. But she still has a chance, though, if you act quickly.
Is that so? How do you figure?
She has dysentery and needs intravenous therapy right away. We haven't had a doctor here in days. I tried to tell the nurses, but no one will touch us. There's not much time left, Doctor. Just see for yourself.
Let me take a look. Let's see. She's certainly malnourished. High fever. Now, where is...
There's no chart. They don't bother to keep records for us here. But she's often nauseated, and there's blood in her liquids. Don't ask how I know that.
I see. In that case, I believe you're absolutely right. We shouldn't lose any time. Nurse, prepare an intravenous drip right away, please and thank you.
This must be where he turned her into a vampire.
Excuse me, miss... sorry, what was your name again?
Lisa.
Lisa. Morozova. How is she?
Well, the patient is still resting, but I think it's fair to say she'll be all right.
Good.
Where did you learn all this, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a doctor as well. Just graduated from the medical academy.
That's quite impressive.
Thanks. All the good it did me. You're that traveling doctor people in town were talking about, aren't you?
I suppose I am. Listen, Miss Morozova, how would you like to be my assistant? It happens so that I just got an opening at my practice, and I'd hate for this kind of talent to go to waste.
Oh, doctor, why would you tease me about something like that now? You and I both know I'm not getting out of here alive. In a different life, perhaps?
Perhaps it could be.
So that's how it happened. Dr. Volkov must have also been the one who brought my things from home, too. No time. No time for any of this. I need to press on. Purchase orders for Cabernet and meat. This one's for the vodka bar signed by Jurgis. Does this mean? I don't even want to think about it. This is it.
Wow. Look at all those Cabernet bottles.
What did I say? What did I just say, Tamara? That's right. I said not to disturb me during my peak productive hours. The decrees won't publish themselves. Besides,
Uh-huh.
Why? You aren't Tamara at all, are you?
Nope.
I suppose a welcome is in order. What brings you here, my dear?
What in God's name is happening here?
I beg your pardon? Oh, of course. You must mean my blood export system. I can see how it may appear a little jarring to an unprepared visitor.
A little jarring. People are being tortured and killed right outside this very door.
See, I wish more people expressed genuine curiosity before casting judgment. Isn't that what science is all about?
I'm gonna eat you.
This isn't science. It's a bloodbath designed by a madman.
Lisa, I thought of you as a much more rational person, a contributor to society. As you know, I care deeply about my fellow man, my neighbors, those working so hard just to get by. During my early years in government, oh Lord, this takes me back. One of my responsibilities was to pay visits to officials in different provinces. I met people from all around the country, from all kinds of backgrounds and all sorts of trades. It didn't take me even 2 months to realize that everything was rotten, inside and out, chaotic, in complete disarray. Every little town was exactly the same. Hospitals shamefully understaffed, roads ridden with potholes, good people suffering in poverty and drowning in drink.
Oh yeah, hundreds of years later, it's still the same, bud.
And no one did anything about it. No one even cared. They were too busy lining their own pockets.
Yep.
Police and most of my colleagues, all corrupt to the bone. Bureaucracy stopping any feeble attempts to take action. It made me boil with anger, Lisa. Livid. I swore to myself that once I rose up, I would get rid of the chaos that is our country. That I would turn it around. Help my good fellow citizens. Design a system.
And what system would that be?
Since I've become mayor, the town has improved, wouldn't you say?
No.
In only a few months, local businesses have received loans, roads have been fixed, willing people have jobs.
Willing people?
That's right. Honest, hard-working people. And that's exactly where the system comes in. You're a smart young lady. You must understand that money doesn't come out of nowhere. Say, a building needs to be fixed. You need to take the money out of the town's budget. But it's all been squandered or stolen by your predecessors. Ultimately, nothing gets done. Frustrating, isn't it? But what if there was a whole demographic of consumers in constant need of expensive liquid product?
Cabernet.
Exactly. I learned about the existence of vampires once I climbed high enough as a government official. It's not that big of a mystery as long as you have the right connections, you know. It's shocking that your species, some centuries old I might note, was sitting on a gold mine, but had no clue how to adapt it to the modern world. It took me 5 minutes talking with the Countess to put 2 and 2 together. By producing Cabernet, she managed to make enough coin to run her estate. But she completely missed out on a bigger opportunity.
And what exactly is that opportunity?
The old crone drained using archaic techniques. Her manor sales only offering space for a few. But you and I, Lisa, we know that we live in a burgeoning age of industry, of endless production possibilities. Moreover, she only made Cabernet from those of noble birth, foolishly thinking their blood was purer. But you and I, Lisa, we know of the equality of man, that deeds determine true worth. My operation quadrupled turnover by draining lawbreakers, the slothful, illegal foreigners. It uses the parasites of the earth to lift up society. Everybody wins, Lisa. You, me, the good townspeople, the deserving citizens of our country.
This guy sucks.
You're out of your mind. This is barbaric.
My system solves 2 problems at once. It disposes of those who seek to keep us in ruin, and it provides significant income to benefit the people. Unfortunately, The Countess managed to find out about my enterprise and threatened blackmail if I didn't cut her in. I didn't mean to bring it up, but if a certain someone didn't steal my private correspondence, I would have made a much better deal. All the profits would have gone into the town's budget, and our fellow citizens would be better off. But like they say, water under the bridge. A good politician knows how to work within limitations. In any case, Miss Morozova, I do apologize. I bent your ear for far too long. I take it that you managed to find me all the way down here for a reason. How may I be of service?
You say that you only take the blood of parasites, but that isn't true. Your basement cells are filled with protesters, regular people whose only crime is wanting a better society. Just like you claim to. My own brother is among them. How does that fit the system you described?
I can see your confusion. Those are terrorists, an aggressive and dangerous kind. They tried to shoot me at the rally. You saw it with your own eyes.
What if I told you that those people are innocent?
Whatever do you mean?
I discovered that the whole thing was set up by the Countess. She hired a marksman to provoke the chaos, clearly so that you would have more victims for production. These people meant no harm.
Orchestrated mayhem to manipulate the citizens? I won't stand for it. Countess Orlova and I will have a serious talk about this. Corruption. From my business partner, no less. Will not be. I'll tell you what, Lisa. I will set the protesters free as early as tomorrow. You have my word. Of course, those that were sent to the lower floors, I can't let them go. Sadly, my hands are tied here. They've seen too much. It goes without saying, of course, but no one can know about what happens down here. The system is not for everyone to comprehend. Some just have to reap the benefits of the machine without knowing how it works. So, what do you say?
Fuck off.
Even if it's for the sake of the greater good, I just can't be a part of this. What's going on here has to stop.
Lisa, you're breaking my heart. Well, I'm truly sorry we couldn't make a deal. Before you go, I've always loved that old counting rhyme. Do you know it? How does it go again? Crescent came out of the fog, took a knife out of his pocket. I will cut and I will hit. Either way, you will be it.
Ah, so close.
What happened?
Ah, you're up.
Where are all my things?
Mayor Skortsov ordered to lock you up, I'm afraid. All your property has been confiscated.
That bastard.
You're the first vampire I've guarded, you know? Fascinating stuff.
What an honor. It's full of fresh blood. This would last me a while, only I can't bear to drink it, knowing where it comes from. My coffin. He must have ordered it to be brought here so that I don't fry in the morning. How long does he intend to keep me here?
By the sound of it, you're in for the long haul. Nothing personal, miss. Just doing my job.
Okay.
in a cage yet again. Have you learned no lessons?
Why did you come here?
I am no stranger to these parts. Myriads of things have occurred in this house that nourish me and my spirit. Seeing you here was not planned, and yet not surprising. You betrayed my trust once before. I do not hold it against you. While I rested, nonetheless, looking at your soul once more, I recognize that all this time I was wrong about you. I once gave you a chance when you were trapped, but instead of a fearsome beast, you became a mewling kitten.
Ugh. I like cats.
If only you listened to me, you could have become the maker of history, the master of rulers, the forger of destinies.
Yeah, I get it.
Instead, you will stay here forever, imprisoned by a mortal fool. Let this be a lesson to you. So much potential wasted. Pity.
Hello. We've met before, haven't we?
Couldn't say. I meet a lot of people in my line of work.
You used to guard the way to Savelli's office.
I think I remember you. You were with that lady with the scar, weren't you?
Yes, exactly. My name's Lisa.
Luca?
So they've put you all the way down here now.
I've been promoted.
Promoted down here?
Right. Promoted. Of course. How did you end up working here, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been working at Town Hall for decades. Seen my share of mayors pass through.
And how does Savelli compare to the rest of them?
Well, at least he doesn't drink, doesn't steal. It's a first, I'll tell you. The town seems to flourish.
True, but what about all this? Hundreds of innocent people abducted and tortured.
Our people need a firm hand, you know? Besides, they say the people down here, no use to anybody. No offense.
I'm taken. So, how do you feel about the work?
I could do without the blood, if I'm honest. And the people's screams. I don't even want to think about that.
Then why do you keep doing it?
One day, I was notified that I was promoted. I was pleased. Could use an extra coin or two. They didn't tell me much. Just ordered me to go down the stairs.
And then what happened?
When I saw all this for the first time, I was horrified, of course. But once they bring you here, there's no way back. If I tell anyone what happens in this place, they'll just drag me back down. Only, I'll be on the other side of the bars. I've got a family that depends on me. I can't abandon them. I'm afraid this is my life now.
I have to get out of here, and I think Luca might be able to help. If I can just make him trust me a little more, perhaps I can enchant him. Of course, there are always other ways. Say, Luca?
Ooh, I've reached the highest vampire rank.
You know that piece too?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Slavonic dances. Who doesn't?
You'd be surprised. Music from abroad rarely makes an appearance down here.
What a shame. Absorbing the wonders of the world through music is a singular experience you and I clearly share. I'm lucky to have you watching over me.
Well, it is nice to hear some music down here, and to now have a whistling partner.
He seems to have warmed up to me. I may be able to enchant and influence him now.
Lately, I only talk with people around here due to my shift hours. They aren't the most cultured bunch.
That must feel lonely.
I don't want to complain, but all they do in their spare time is play cards and drink. I'd like to talk about something a little more interesting.
I feel like we get along just fine, Luca.
I reckon so.
Say, Luca? Say... And the light will await you and me, await you and me. Listen to me, Luca. Here's what I'd like you to do. You will unlock the door and hand me the keys. I don't have much time before they start looking for me. I need to get out of here but first, Thank goodness you're all right.
Lisa, look at me. Is this normal? Am I dying?
It depends on how technical you want to be. You'll be fine. Don't worry.
Luca! Luca!
They're all...
How do we get out of here? We'll never...
I don't have the time to teach him how to turn invisible. Have you read Ostrovsky's Thunderstorm?
What?
Watch me and do the same.
I can't believe I'm...
You! Where do you... It's her! Shoot her!
Severely warned that she can turn invisible. Look out!
We needed help, Colton.
I didn't save Gosha.
I can't believe it. Wait, what is going on out there?
Our people have been enduring this tyranny for centuries. Ruler after ruler after ruler, the story is always the same. Oppression, poverty, unlawful imprisonment for true heroes, like my friend Gosha, who was apprehended last night with no notice or reason.
You asshole. You liar!
And what does the ruling class get? Palaces, gold and power. Don't trust the honeyed speeches of the new officials. This is the same fairy tale we've been told, but it's all lies. And this is exactly why we can't trust the rotten government to execute our rights. It is time for a better future. It is time for everyone to unite. It is time to burn this place to kingdom come.
Wait!
What the hell?
There are people locked up down there. We need to save them.
Don't listen to her. When the tyranny stops today, the power goes to us, the people.
No!
No regrets. What? Why didn't it explode?
Gosha?
Gosha, bitch. You deactivated it, didn't you?
Yes!
Get the terrorist now! Don't let him get away!
Did she say there are people still inside?
Yep.
Quick, we need to help them!
Time to storm the castle.
Hurry up, everyone!
Cabernet.
Hello?
No, is that me? Oh, or Lisa.
And a happy New Year's Eve to you too. Of course. I'll pass it on. Thank you. What? No, that won't do at all. You promised to come visit for the holidays. Don't you remember what we talked about 100 years or so back? You need to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you won't be able to help your patients.
Aw.
That's better. Please send my love to Marina. Speak soon. That man would work himself into the grave if he could. So glad he found himself such a nice partner. She makes him take a break once in a while. No more work tonight. I need to take my mind off it. Among other things. What's on TV?
Well, Oksana, only a few hours left till we get to celebrate the much-anticipated year 2000.
I wish I got the cat quest.
The new year is flying fast towards us, and what better present for the nation than the first annual address of the newly elected President Chernov?
Absolutely. It's been a tumultuous year for our country with the tragic, sudden passing of the former head of state. Luckily, Anatoly Chernov promptly took matters into his own hands, first as acting president and now as president-elect, after the results of the official emergency referendum.
That's right, Maxim. President Chernov has already demonstrated his firm and efficient governing style. In his short time in office, he's issued orders to reinforce the defensive military budget and has also introduced a zero-tolerance policy towards illegal immigration.
Finally, our people will have the much-desired stability back into their lives.
Can't wait to hear what he has to say at midnight.
Me too. Say, Oksana, what are you going to wish for when the clock strikes 12?
Well...
Fools.
I think your carriage has arrived, milady.
Hey, Boo!
Right. Thank you.
You know you don't have to do this, right?
I do.
Come on, dear. Let me come with you. Or even better, why don't you stay and celebrate here with me?
Yeah.
We'll crack open some of that Cabernet Arben sent us. Have a little fun. I even got some probiotic pills, so we can have some Olivier salad.
That sounds just lovely, honey, but I can't. I'm sorry. I have to do this on my own, and I have to do it now. I don't know why, but I feel that tomorrow won't be the same.
I understand. Call me if you need anything, alright? And please be careful. There are all kinds of folks there at this time.
Seriously? Are you worried for me or for them?
Being a vampire doesn't protect you from gunshots, you know.
All right. I'll be careful. I should go down there before the car leaves.
See you next year, my dear.
Love you.
Yeah, well, obviously he's a
Getting
vampire.
close now.
Because, yeah. Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Their own offspring. Nowadays, they call permission to stay a vampire visa. Higher society granted me one for this town decades ago, but I just haven't been ready until now. I'm not sure why, but I feel like I owe my old friends a visit in this new millennium, even if it is at a cemetery.
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. At least I have my boyfriend. Or my husband.
Here we are. That will be 200 coins.
I thought I asked you to stop by the field.
Sorry, lady. No dice. Too much snow.
Fair enough. There you go. And here is something from Grandfather Frost on top.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Thank you, really. Much appreciated.
Sure thing. Happy New Year's Eve.
You too. If you don't mind me asking, why did you choose to come here? This place is, well, it's a bit of a hole. No offense.
None taken. Trust me, I know. Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. I used to live here. I guess I just wanted to walk down memory lane.
Well, good luck. And hey, if you need a ride back, just call this number.
Okay.
Thank you.
Zipping.
This monument was built to commemorate the brave men and women who saved dozens of lives and prevented further disaster during the town hall tragedy. That night indeed became an important one in the town's history. Due to Yvonne's bomb being defused, the rescue operation was swift and simple, and those who weren't already dead or dying all made it back home. I wish the sign mentioned Gosha by name. She was the true hero in all this.
She really was,
Without
yeah.
her, just like it says there, the outcome could have been a disaster for the ages.
Yep.
Since so many of the horrors beneath Town Hall were vampire-related. Shortly after the rescue operation, the higher society sent a hypnotist crew, a well-trained, powerful group of vampires. Of course, there wasn't any enchantment strong enough to completely remove those memories. However, they did manage to alter them enough to convince the humans that what they saw was all standard prison torture practices. Horrible and illegal, yes, but nothing beyond the depthless depravity of mortal beings. The corpse chamber and draining floor, no more than a gruesome dream that faded with the sunrise.
Wow.
The infamous Savely Skortsov, the purportedly non-corrupt mayor of town, ended up being a ruthless sociopath.
Yep.
The fact that Gosha defused Yvonne's bomb meant two things for him. One, that the building didn't crumble on top of his own head after the explosion, meaning that he survived the night. And two, that when I took the townsfolk to help free the prisoners, he was taken by surprise and captured. As one would imagine, given Savely's deeds, he spent the rest of his life behind bars. Perhaps his greatest legacy is that he became somewhat of a folklore figure. Mothers in this area often frighten their children by telling them that bloody Savely will snatch them up if they don't behave. In contrast, the next mayor the town elected remained in his position for nearly a decade and was entirely inconsequential. During that whole time, he arguably did less to improve the town than Savely did in a few months. But then again, he didn't organize brutal murders beneath town property. Well, at least that we know of. The Countess, predictably, kept adjusting with the times and growing her fortune. After the Cabernet producing facility at the town hall was destroyed, she took a loss and had to pivot. When the doctor terminated their contract, she never ended up finding a decent replacement. It didn't take her too long to bounce back, though. More partners came forward soon enough, and eventually other business opportunities presented themselves. Some say the Countess is now running one of the biggest mafia networks in the country. It's only rumor, of course, but in all honesty, I would certainly not put something like that past her. Victoria still works for the Countess. Say what you want about her, but she's a loyal one. It clearly didn't go unnoticed by Countess Orlova, and, albeit unofficially, Victoria is widely considered to be her number 2. They say she leads the departments that are heavy on the dirty work, since the Countess trusts her. Rumors, of course, but rings true, doesn't it?
At least she didn't die down there. I had Trophine let her out. Aww.
No one knows for sure what happened to Elisa. Some say she finally got fed up with her small-town life and moved to a bigger city. Others claim that one of her Russian roulette games went awry. But no one can say exactly where that peculiar woman went. I, of course, had my suspicions. Her obsession with Sunrise left me worried, so I mentioned it to those close to her.
Uh-oh.
All agreed that she wouldn't want anyone else to know, and that's why the likely story of Elisa's demise spread no further. Her secret bar, of course, had to shut down without her, but it remained her legacy in certain circles for a long while. People remembered it fondly after its closure and told stories of legendary nights spent there. The tales grew with embellishments until no one knew what was true, like any good story eventually does. There were vampires who attempted to recreate Elisa's success by building their own such establishments, but no one was able to quite capture her same type of magic. Maybe at least in your next life, you will see all the sunrises your heart desires.
Yeah, she wasn't bad. She was good. Oh, Arbin! Oh, Arbin.
While I still lived in town, Arbin stayed here for as long as her vampiric visa allowed. We had our fair share of adventures together, and to this day remain close friends.
Yay!
When she finally left, for a while she tried to maintain her establishment from afar. But alas, literary salons went out of fashion, and eventually they built a regular housing project in its place. Arbin overcame her internal struggles about siring and ended up taking several fledglings under her wing. Unsurprisingly, each and every one of them is well and thriving.
Yeah, she was good. She was good people. I liked her.
She often credits me for that, but really, she's always cared for the newly turned, just like the moment I first met her.
Yeah.
Arbin eventually moved abroad, but still sends me a case of delicious red every year.
I love Arbin. Arbin, you're a good one.
What do you know? The store is still here.
Excuse me.
If you're looking for champagne, vodka, or flowers, don't bother. They're all out.
Is that right?
Well, why else do you think I'm still open? All the demand, no other supply. That's good business.
Happy New Year's Eve. The bouquet over there, please.
Cutting it a bit late with the presents, aren't you?
Nope.
You'd better hurry home, or you'll miss the president's speech.
Thanks, but I don't think I'll be watching this year. Not my cup of tea.
What? Why not? Don't you care about your own country? See, that's the problem with your generation. You hold nothing sacred.
Oh, really? And what generation do you think that is?
Generation of spoiled brats. You've seen nothing, done nothing, and fought for nothing. You have all the freedom in the world, but no, you just complain and demand more. Show some respect and be grateful for once.
Are you finished? Listen, I'm not who you think I am, but I don't expect you to understand that. Mark my words, I've seen this happen to our country time and time again. At this point, I feel it in my bones, like how some with arthritis can feel rain coming.
What are you babbling about, girl?
Every time there was hope, a person like that man came to crush it. No one has found a way to break the cycle yet, so, of course, I've come to not expect much. All I'm asking is, think. Think and care about your fellow man. Then, make your own choices.
How much have you had to drink?
Enough for a lifetime. Trust me. Happy upcoming New Year. It's moments like these that I regret making fun of the hussar for smoking.
Are you all right, dear? Hope you don't mind me asking. You look out of sorts.
You sound like Faina.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Do you have a place to go tonight? It's New Year's Eve, after all. No good being by yourself.
Thank you. I do have some old friends I'm visiting.
Oh, that's lovely. Just lovely. You know, I overheard what you were saying back there.
Did I get carried away?
Goodness, no. I would have said the exact same thing. I was just like you when I was younger. Didn't let anyone walk over me.
I'm not as young as I look.
Let's talk again in 50 years, dear. See who's right about this.
Sounds good.
That Chernov, though, he's trouble, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just as we managed to turn this rusty ship around, they're pulling the wheel again. Still, all this time, I never lost hope. Not once. And you...
Thank you. I think I needed to hear that today.
Me too.
You know, you remind me of an old friend of mine.
Friends, of course. Sorry for keeping you, dear. Your friends are probably wondering where you are.
Don't worry. They're quite a patient bunch nowadays. Do you need any help carrying your bag?
Oh, no, bless you, dear. I live just around the corner.
Really? In the old apartment building?
That's the one. My great-aunt used to own it before the revolution, and I inherited it. I'm very lucky. It's apartment number 1.
Yeah. Aww.
Stop by for a cup of tea sometime if you feel lonely. Have a wonderful year, dear.
Thank you. And you. Well, what do you know? After our conversation about his future, to my surprise, Dr. Volkov took my advice and ended his partnership with the Countess. It took some time and a lot of effort, but he was able to overcome his blood addiction and soon enough resumed his usual work with the patients. Dr. Volkov and I still work together.
Oh, nice.
Only now I get to be the one in charge. He's head of medicine at my clinic. The change in power dynamics never seemed to bother him. He always cared about the medicine above any kind of politics. He still, of course, has a tendency to overwork, but luckily his lovely spouse Marina never lets him dive off the deep end. He may not have achieved his dream of revolutionizing Cabernet, but who knows if it was ever even possible. In this way, the doctor and so many people around him, including his patients, are happy and healthy.
Yay. Oh, I like this so far. This is... Oh.
Sadly, Anastasia never found the ending to the piece she was writing. The music school, of course, was shut down, and to my knowledge, no one has ever opened one again. After a few years, we lost touch, so that's all I know about her fate.
Really?
Sadly, after a few...
That makes me sad. Okay, well, I should have just kept my mouth shut. This dickhead.
Kirill, it's been a while since I thought about you. For as long as I stayed in town, nothing really seemed to change in his life. All the same tricks and schemes. And after that, needless to say, we didn't keep in touch. Call me naive, but I always felt there was more to him than met the eye. Perhaps I would have learned more if I got to know him better. But, of course, it's a little late for that now.
I don't like that ending with her. Oh, he closed up shop, huh?
Locked. I guess I'll just have to do it like...
Aww.
Unfortunately, poor Evgeny never quite managed to pull himself together.
Yeah, I didn't
To
complete
my knowledge,
his story.
he never published anything else. And his alcohol problem just kept growing, along with his debts. Eventually, he had to sell the house and leave town. I haven't heard much about him since.
I'm sorry, Evgeny.
Unfortunately, to my relief, Demian was among the many lucky survivors who were rescued from the town hall dungeons. Perhaps even luckier, Demian never ended up on the lower levels of Savelli's underground prison. That left him relatively unscarred, and soon enough he seemed to be back to his old playful self. One thing did seem to change, though. After the events of that night, I certainly noticed him working in the fields much more often. It's hard to find a silver lining to what transpired, but I suppose scaring Demian into a working man may have been one of them.
Marusa.
I always feel a touch of melancholy when I think of how Marusa's life turned out. Don't get me wrong, she lived a long and full life and was an exemplary worker and an excellent parent to a bunch of smart and stubborn children, just like herself. Marusa did choose her path herself, and by anyone's standards, she made the best of it. But I just can't help but think there was something more in store for her.
Yeah.
And that I could have played a part.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have enough money. Tropheme. The reason I didn't have money is because I paid for his retirement.
I did end up keeping my promise to Tropheme and gave him enough money to end his servitude to the Countess and start anew. In turn, Tropheme kept true to his word and stayed away from the bottle. He wasn't lying about his fisherman skills either. With the seed money I gave him, he managed to start a quite successful fishing stand at the town market. From what I can remember, he ended up living a long and happy life doing something he loved. Should we all be so lucky?
Yay, trophy. Oh, Faina.
I only knew Faina for a short time, but somehow the memory of her has never faded. She meant a lot to me. She still does. I took care of your flowers as best I could, for as long as they lasted. Rest in peace, dear Faina.
That one bothers me.
I didn't know exactly what to expect when I told Gosha about the bomb, but she sure came through that fateful night. As I learned later, Yvonne devised a backup plan in case the bomb didn't end up being delivered. But what he didn't plan was on his right-hand woman deactivating the explosive before handing it over to him. When the townsfolk saw what happened and understood the scale of the tragedy that was barely avoided, Yvonne was swiftly thrown into jail. I didn't hear whether he was ever pardoned, but I do know for certain that he never returned to politics. Oleg and I never became close, but at least till I left town he kept running the shop and seemed to be doing fine. I always felt a sense of gratitude in him for sparing him. In retrospect, I think I'm glad I didn't end up taking a life for an old grudge, albeit a very heavy one. I wonder if the Rusalka is still out there somewhere. Did she ever forgive him? I'm happy to report that Petya is still alive and well. He is, of course, still bound to Matilda's body, but at this point, I think even if someone offered him a different form, he'd turn it down. He may have never made it as a great salesman, but in a way, the fact that he no longer interacted with customers in his new body only did him good. Petya opened a small doll boutique, and it turns out, when someone else was selling his dolls, people absolutely loved them. He never took it personally, though. Petya was just happy that the dolls found good homes. Of course, to open a business, he needed a human for the paperwork, who happened to step up but his old friend Elisa. She was the face of his company for quite some time, during which they became the best of pals again. Human or vampire, that's something I never imagined happening in a million years. But life is just...
Gosha.
Gosha proved herself a true hero by disarming the bomb prior to the attack on Town Hall. Many assumed that after Yvonne, their golden-throated leader, went to prison, the local revolutionary cause would fall apart. But, yet again, brave Gosha came to the rescue. She assembled what was left of the group and pivoted towards peaceful change. Ultimately, she turned it into a legitimate political party that existed for decades after her eventual passing. During the years she led the movement, she helped steer the country away from many a tragedy, although, of course, plenty couldn't be avoided.
No. That's my
After
husband.
I told Roman the truth about myself, he immediately volunteered to become a vampire himself.
Mm-hmm.
He was beside himself with excitement to learn that so many of his beloved stories were true, and he wanted to be a part of that world as well. After all, his dream was to travel and learn about folklore and culture, and an eternity to do just that seemed perfect. I accompanied him on his expeditions a few times, but I couldn't travel as much due to my medical duties, so he often journeyed on his own. He managed to connect with all kinds of people and hear the legends of their homes and ancestors. It wasn't just for his pleasure either. He published several tomes on world folklore, which were translated to dozens of languages. He loved the people around him, and he shared that love in his favorite way, through his books and stories.
I'm glad she ended up with Roman. Am I missing anybody? Aw, this is so sad.
Unfortunately, to end his eventually.
Oh.
I did what I came for. I suppose it's time to go home. Oh! Huh. Strange. Snakes usually brumate over the winter. Their metabolism slows down, they stop eating, and hide out underground till it's warmer. Nobody must have come here for ages. I bet I scared it out of its hiding spot. Slithering back to the shadows. How the mighty have fallen.
What? Okay.
Oof. The church sure has seen better days. What does the sign say?
Snake infestation. It is condemned. Oh wow, okay. Swimming pool.
Condemned. Wait a minute. So, it's not technically a church anymore, and I don't need an invitation.
Okie doke.
Does that mean I can enter it?
Yikes,
wow.
Okay.
It's been over a century since I've been inside a church. I'd forgotten how it looks, what it smells like. I'd forgotten how much I missed it, how much I wanted to come in sometimes when I was scared and lost. Oh, damn it.
What?
The Morozov family. Minus me, of course. I remember how, even before I was allowed to touch matches, in church, Mother would let me light candles for people we knew. I loved doing it, partly because of the excitement of the dangerous forbidden flame, but it was also more than that. Even before I knew what it meant, it felt important. Why don't I light some candles now? I may not get another chance. I should get the candles first. There. People tend to only say good things about the dead, but we all knew Father was far from perfect. Slowly but surely, drinking turned him from a kind and loving person into a monster. And I know more than most what it means to be one. But some fairy tales do have a happy ending. He managed to quit drinking soon after that fateful summer. I couldn't have been more proud of him. I might be giving us too much credit, but I feel like Kolya and I might have had something to do with it. Mom stuck with him through the rough months. Uncle Mitko helped out with money before they got back on their feet, and from what I gathered, they both ended up rather happy. So glad I managed to get this new picture of them. Of course, according to higher society laws, we're never supposed to get in touch with family. Kolya and I bent the rules just a little. We got into some trouble, of course, but that's a whole other story. Rest in peace, dear mother and father. It's not easy being an older sister, but being a younger brother must have also had its challenges. Kolya and I see each other often. I can always count on him, and he on me. I couldn't ask for a better blessing. He's getting by all right, doing odd jobs here and there, though, in all honesty, after that night at Town Hall, he was never quite the same. He doesn't like to talk about it, but what he saw on the lower floors of the underground prison left a deep scar in him. I can't imagine what kind of dreams he has during his slumber, but seeing his face after he rises is enough. I wasn't able to do it back then, but sometimes I wonder if things might have been different if I gave that cop his bribe. In vampire years, Kolya is still young, though. I hope one day he'll be able to leave those nightmares behind. I'm proud of you. This one is for you, dear brother. Funny thing, for over a century I've lived so many lives. Different names, cities, friends, and enemies. I've seen more people live and die than one can count, or care to remember. But even after all this time, I still think about my family. They never faded away. I could have done things differently, and every day I have to live with my choices and my mistakes. Some of them are heavy and bury themselves deep in my gut. From what I hear, every vampire receives a keepsake like that sooner or later. Maybe that's the true payment for eternal life. Or maybe it's a part of any life, really. I don't know if they ever fully go away. If I'm honest, I don't think so. But they remind me to do things differently, to be better. And when I do, sometimes I feel human again. Last candle left. I think I know what I'll light it for. I've seen people in this country go through so much suffering. Wars, revolutions, tyranny, famine. So much has happened, and yet so little has changed. Some people say this country is cursed, hopeless. I don't know if I believe that. I've seen fates crushed by a short sentence. I've seen lives saved by a simple embrace. No matter what they say, a person's choice can make a difference, so you might as well do your best. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll all make enough of the good ones. And for now, there is hope. Demons may be hereditary, but we are in charge of them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
such a great game. If you've made it this far, let me know what you've thought of it. If you've watched the whole thing. The story was really good. Yeah, that'd be interesting if they made a second one. I think they probably could. There was a lot. There's so many different storylines, and it was hard to complete all of them. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this series and this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.